Hi, good morning. I'm Matt, the retail manager here at Greenwell Farm, sitting with our CEO and owner, Tom Greenwell. How are you
Morning.
today?
Good.
Good. So, last couple episodes we were talking about optical sorting and color sorting and grafting, kind of some technical stuff. But last month was Mother's Day. And I thought to myself, I've heard a lot about your dad over the years. He was kind of an icon here, but I don't know a lot about your mom. So I don't know if it's too personal, but I'd like to hear a little bit about her. So first, your mom's name was?
Jean.
Jean,
Yeah.
okay. And what kind of person was she?
Well, she was she came to Hawaii to teach school.
I see.
Ended up marrying my dad, moving to Kona, and then just embracing herself in the Hawaiian language, the lifestyle here. Became very interested in, Hawaii.
Gotcha. She had a lot to do with establishing the Kona Historical Society.
Oh yeah. I think she held my father hostage, and his brothers, and forced them to, it wasn't really, but
Sure.
it was her and a cousin of mine that started the Kona Historical Society, and because that was great-grandfather's house and store, it was a perfect piece of property to put in. Sherwood Greenwell was also her
Gotcha.
partner in this whole thing.
Gotcha. If you visit our farm, you can also visit the Kona Historical Society, and Henry Greenwell's shop is fully restored, and it's a museum. They also, certain times of year, do bread baking, so it's kind of an interesting program, right? So, I remember you telling me that your dad taught you to pay attention, and, he was kind of focused on the task at hand. What kind of skills, what kind of mindset did you inherit from your mother?
Well, I hope I inherited a lot of it, but I'm not sure. But she was, she was an educator.
I see.
And so, growing up, she'd teach us about, different plants. And a lot of the, like I said, she was very, very interested in the Hawaiian culture. And she did a lot of, diving in the caves.
I see.
Spelunking.
I
think
see.
is
Wow,
what they call it.
amazing.
Oh yeah, and she'd take us down in these caves and show us, how, it was here on the ranch, the caves were untouched, and she left them that way, but it was, I got a lot of education from, her teaching me about the living caves, the dwellings, the burial caves, once you find those, you just leave them, but all about how the caves are used, the language. I know how most of all the artifacts were made and what they were used for. It was, great history teacher.
Nice. Was your mom a good cook?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What was her best meal that you always looked forward to when you were younger? Just that
Chicken
one.
fried steak.
Chicken fried steak. Okay, that's a ranch meal right there.
Right there.
So I wonder to myself, like, when you work at Greenwell Farms, there's always a kind of a cultural context. You're on a living piece of property. It's not just dirt. It's alive, and you care for it. Does that partially come from your mother's respect for the Hawaiian way of thinking and culture, and thinking about the land as a living entity?
Yeah, we always had gardens. She was, flower gardens as well as vegetable gardens. No, she was, she dived right into the ranching life, and then we got into farming.
That's not easy, right? Like, ranch moms are notoriously strong, yeah.
Yeah, I think her growing up and leaving California, coming to Hawaii when she was a very young lady, and just, all the cultures. She enjoyed all the cultures that are mixed here in Hawaii.
Gotcha. Gotcha. That's amazing. Well, okay. I may have more questions, but I think we're going to leave it there today. Certainly appreciate the insights, and maybe next month we'll get back to the technical aspect of processing coffee. But thank you so much.
Yeah. Season's coming.
Season's coming. Yeah, we're almost ready to pick.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. Have a nice day.